Imola. Here we go. At points this season, Tier 4 has given us some of the best racing. At other points, it has given us some of the worst. So we have the top 4 on hard tires. Side on medium, JWebsy on hard, Retro hard, David Savage, Retro Slice hard. Battle Cool Town on medium, Retro hard. Everybody grabbing directions. 5 red lights. Oh, not yet. No, 5 red lights. And away we go now. Dutchman gets very good luck. JT gets very good luck as well. Dutchman holding him back. Stephman is inside of Dutchman to hold him off. Ooh, as JTV gets spun by Deathman. Deathman's always turning in a little bit too early. JWebsy has lost his front wing along with front wing damage to Benzo. Right by JWebsy. Yellow Snowman with the lemon already. Ooh, as we do have an incident back here with a couple of drivers, JT again, Dido, and Ballum. Oh no. It'll be very interesting to see when Dutchman goes. And he goes immediately, gets a good jump on the 2 Hosses. Burning up the DRS. The 2 Hosses burning up as well, but Bouncy is going to pull it off and burn it. Making a very good launch on the western grid. Cool Town is called. Ooh! Woo! I'm glad I caught that. Somebody put that. Guys are on the outside of very good path. Try to hot down the other power yellow. Believe me, he's soft. He's going away at this point already. HEB trying to get past the rock. Gets the down that straight. The corner. They both have DRS and ERS, but James, that quick tug is pulling off the straight. Oh my god! Look at him go! JWebsy gets one side, backs out, so he doesn't get this one taken off by Midnight Killer. Believe me, Smitty's on the back of JWebsy, putting pressure on him as well. I did not notice that. And then JTB is in the wall! Oh my god! That's a safety car! That's a safety car. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think so. Uh-oh. What's happened there? We had a big old crash. Holy. What happened? I was away for a few seconds and 5 cars are out. Straight line speed of front, tries to drive on the inside, backs out at the time. Balance spins again. So is in the wall. Midnight Killer in the aftermarket. Ooh! As FCJ seems to maybe bump the back of Midnight Killer a little bit. Midnight Killer has to wait for these two to get by him again. So power. Spinning a little bit. Yellow is probably very happy with JWebsy's recovery in this race. Going from turn 1 all the way back up in the second place fighting. Dutchman is going to have the pace advantage on the mediums with nice stint, as JWebsy is going to have those hard tires. Actually, JWebsy did start on hard tires, and he pitted once for mediums, so he is able to pit for mediums again if he really wanted to. I want to go in the race director real quick. Oh, I can't. MG Dan is retired from the race. Brings out a safety car. Both these guys are going to pit. Let's see what tires these guys put on. This is going to be interesting. leader is putting on medium tires. I was correct. Jay Wexy did start on those hard tires. And he jumps the leader! Wow! What a pit! Gonna stick with these guys up here. As Dido tries for the switchback on Diego the Savage. Is he gonna get it done? Dido gets the switchback done. Ooh, as Diego is gonna fight that one back. Blocks off the switchback as he's gonna let Jay Websey get a little bit closer. Dido getting a 3-second penalty there. Spinning a little bit. Oh, don't do it, Jay Websey. Don't. Ooh! As Dido cuts across in front of Diego the Savage, spinning himself into the wall. As the back half of the grid does, Midnight gets a little bit sideways. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tier 4 Season 7, Round 1 of the 2022 Singapore Grand Prix. We have lots of tight turns, fast straights. A lot can happen here today. Depending on where everybody places in qualifying, very much dictates how the race will go. I'd like to welcome in my co-commentator for this week, Chosen Tolby. Hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Hopefully you guys were able to tune in for the Tier 5 stream. A lot of action and a lot of funny things happened. Very much recommend tuning in. Got some race notes on the race today. Singapore is the longest race of the calendar, but it has the lowest average speed of our Season 7 calendar as well. Rain has only happened here twice IRL, 2022 and in 2017. There's more than likely going to be more than 3 safety cars as in Tier 5. There was at least 4 or 5, I do believe, before I had to come over here.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, very much so. In Season 5, there were only 8 finishers of this race in Tier 4. I'm hoping for at least double that today.
Not likely.
We were just waiting on the lobby. There's a little bit of a delay because of how many safety cars there were in Tier 5. What's your prediction going into qualifying? Who do you think is going to take it?
As for pole and for qualifying?
Yes.
I think
Pete and Kayla are definitely going to be up there today. Making sure everything is correct. How's everything looking on the stream side? Adjust it a little bit. Get quiet so I miss myself real quick. There we go. Now I'm a little bit louder. The Tier 5 race was very interesting. We had Sugi almost putting it on pole on some mediums, crashing into the wall on his soft lap. He was 8 tenths up. We had Yeah, we had plenty of people crash out on the safety car restarts. There was plenty of carnage, but yet amazing racing. Tier 5 is definitely a lot closer, so I'm expecting Tier 4 to be just as close, if not even closer. Whole lap for Tier 5 was a 139.0. Do you think Tier 4 is going to be able to dip into the 30s, 38s? Yeah, I do agree. Oh no. Ducks. Can't hear Toby on there. And why can't you hear Toby? Can you hear Toby now?
Can you hear me now? There we go,
Sir.
fixed.
Good to know.
I think they're finishing up
They are indeed finishing up.
interviews.
We're almost time for quali. I'm gonna hop into the track map. Except for I think I have the wrong one. I have the wrong one. I do have the wrong one. Why does it do that? Alright. Well. I had it working yesterday. Today it just doesn't want to work.
So Jack says we think you can see another Haas take the win at Tier 4. Who's in the Haas? So Gwynfro. Who's the other Haas?
Winfro is very possible chance of taking the win here today.
He's coming up from Tier 5. Oh, in Pool Town. Yeah, Pool Town 2.
Cool Tom. Gonna be excited to see him in here today as well. We got plenty of fast guys in here. This field is gonna be extremely close.
I think this is one of the closest tiers out of all 5.
We're just waiting for everybody in the lobby to ready up. I think we're just missing a couple more people. Oh, I broke it. What happened? There we go.
Ferrari's still working on their strategy, not looking good right now. Oh, yeah, we have no Ferraris in.
There's no Ferraris in Tier 4 today?
Let me look at their sign-in. It says both of them signed in.
That is interesting.
EKG says he needs an invite. I don't know if I have them.
This constructor championship is going to be very close in every single tier.
Yeah, I believe so. Every tier.
I'm honestly a little bit worried to be in tier 2 based on how fast and bringing Chili Willy down and B. Jacobson down. They're both really fast as well. I didn't have time to put on a new shirt, Semtex, unfortunately.
Do you have Nikki G on your friends list?
Yes. Hope everybody is doing very good today. Hope everybody enjoyed tier 5.
In tier 5. So I was practicing because I haven't practiced the track at all this week. I know one of my drivers DNF first lap, but while she was tearing away, supposedly there was an incident right there at the end. He had the fastest lap by 3 seconds. So he showed good upside. I mean, he still got points. He finished P9 with the fastest lap, but
I do believe everybody in the lobby is starting to ready up.
see a couple.
How's it going, Sign On? Hope you're doing good today. So we're about to get underway. Hop into the game.
Let's go. I'm excited, man.
This is going to be
I've been
so good
pumped
to
up all
watch.
week.
I'm excited to race. I did a 3.5 hour endurance race this morning. The GT3 cars on Long Beach. Did 76 laps on my stint.
Good Lord.
One of my buddies had a buddy I was racing with had a little bit of an unfortunate time with the faster cars, faster classes, and wasn't having the best of time. But alas, we finished P5. Was a good race.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people getting kicked out of the lobby right now.
Yeah. Right, some people on.
I should have went through while we were waiting on everybody and added all of them.
Yeah.
My mistake.
Oh yeah.
I'll be sure to do it next week.
We have the Red Bulls
Bulls first.
straight out. Glenfro needs an invite as well. Cooltown able to get in between the Red Bulls on his outlap.
What's up, Irons? How you doing, buddy? I do not have Glenfro.
You do not.
Mm-mm.
How's it going, Irons? Hope you're doing good today, bud.
Oh, he's back in.
So we have Lally Taps out front for the Red Bulls. First person to be setting a or no, actually not the first person. He's way up there in the front. Let's try and get onto them. There's none other than Sign-On. Gonna be putting down the first lap of Tier 4 this season. Able to hold it pinned all the way through that corner. Gonna give him a very good start to his lap. Coming down into turn 1. Takes both curbs very nicely. Able to get the power down nice and early. Takes the track as wide as he possibly can. Able to get the power down very early there as well. Gonna give him a good long run into this corner. Hard on the brakes. Very, very nice. Riding the curb perfectly. Just putting one tire on it. Tapping that curb. Very nice indeed. Hit every apex so far. Very nice. Able to get power down. Missing that apex just a little bit. Had a very little hint of understeer. Of course, he's setting a perfect sector 2 time. Perfect purple, I mean. Duh. Coming out of the bridge, hugging that curb as well. Staying in third gear, putting on the power very slowly. Mickey G needs another invite. Well, we'll see what Sign-On puts down first. Sign-On with a 139.05, already faster than the Tier 5 pole time. What an amazing lap from Sign-On.
Ollie Top's about to come around the last corner. He might beat it. Oh, yeah, he's going to beat it. Nope. 139.2. Rage Quit with 139.8. A little bit off the pace. And Sozo goes fastest with 39.0.
Very, very close already.
139.1.
Full Town not liking his lap, so he's jumping into the pits. Got my buttons so I can switch up. There we go. This Pogs also went a 140.1. Just a little bit off the pace. Fnatic, 139.3.
Yeah, I'm expecting Kayla, Andy, Pogs, Jim, all of them. They're usually pretty similar in pace. Last season they finished together all the time.
Yeah. I'm really expecting this McLaren team to really put their front foot forward, especially with Echo Alex and Deathman. Deathman has a really good qualifying pace. He just needs to get a little bit more consistent during the race, and he will be amazing. Echo Alex is very consistent. He should be able to get the job done for McLaren as well. Get some good points.
Yeah, I'm on board with Deathman as we speak. I think Pete will be coming across the line first. Pete just had a purple sector 2. Lollipops disqualified. Blocking the pit lane.
Oh no.
One of my Rebel boys too.
Very unfortunate for him indeed. But starting in the back will never hurt around here.
Pete's coming around the last corner. Pole 38.7.
Diego de Savage with a 138.8 as well. Just saw that. Deathman with a purple sector too. Looking very clean so far from Deathman. Ooh, taps the wall. Maybe lost a plate. More damage his front wing. Staying in it.
He might.
Losing a couple tenths by hitting the wall.
Yeah, he probably would have broke 39 if he wouldn't hit that wall. It took him a second to correct it also.
Yeah.
But Pete finally in the tier, you know, he's been begging to be in for 2 seasons.
Yep.
Sitting on pole.
We'll see how long Lad is able to hold up. He's able to keep pole position and fight for that win today. Or is somebody going to be able to beat him and best him today?
Teammate Pat, which I believe is the next car to cross the line. It's on a flyer. Sector 2 time was 106.5. It's a little bit off the pace, not too far back.
No, not too far at all. Cooltown pushing this Haas as hard as he can, it looks like.
Oh, and Pat just spun it 2 corners before the line.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Really jumping like this.
Ooh, Cooltown validating right before he goes under the bridge.
Yeah, you got to be careful on that corner. I try to stay wide. I don't even try to touch the curb on that corner that he invalidated on.
Yeah, that corner is probably one of the toughest, just based on the track limits here. There's a very good chance of getting the penalty if you're not careful. Jump on board with Nikki G. Very nice. Hit those apexes beautifully. Got a little distracted and locked up. P7 with a 139.2.
Well, Maverick, how y'all doing, guys?
What's your gamer tag, Lala?
Oh, Zohan. You don't need to be in tier 5. If you would have kept it clean, you could have blew tier 5 out. Kurt Charles puts on pole 38.6.
Very, very good stuff from the
And
Alpine driver.
Sinon goes right after him with 38.4.
Sinon, very, very on top of it today. They're definitely going to be giving Pete a good fight, and I am all for it today. What about you?
Oh yeah, like I said, I think this tier is going to be one of the closest tiers out of all 5 of them.
Based on the times we have right now, from 1st to 11th, there's only a 1.4 second gap.
Haas is starting to lap. Just pull it down. Yeah. He's yet to set a time.
Definitely on board with the race
He's kind of
quit.
like how I am. He's not the fastest qualifier. He sticks at more race pace.
He most certainly does.
Pool Town set a purple sector 1.
We'll go ahead and jump on with you on Pool Town.
So this track is really hard to put together like a whole lap around here because there's so many corners. It's very, very, very technical. Oh, he locked up.
Definitely gonna lose a couple tenths with that lockup. Able to get the power down very, very nicely.
Nice and clean under the bridge.
Holding the power down through that corner after the bridge. Very, very nice.
He's way out the pace. 141. I think that lockup cost him a lot of time.
It most definitely did. So we have the two Haas's coming out for a lap. Jim just raged. Didn't even see this. He posted a 138.9, good enough for P5 so far.
He's on another flyer right now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, never mind. He's down 4 seconds.
Yep, he is out of it.
Yeah, Diego's up 2 tenths.
Purple sector 2 as well. Just needs to push for a couple more tenths through this last sector. Pole position will be his for the time being.
That's gonna be close. Got it. Went by a tenth. 38.3.
Very, very good stuff from Diego DeSavage.
His teammate's about to come across here shortly. Also, Kayla. She's at a 39.3 right now in P9.
As we have Sinon just coming out of the pits. Hopefully he get around the track just enough time. Looks like he'll have about 10 to 20 seconds remaining.
Oh, Kayla's jumping in the pits.
We don't have very many drivers out on the track for the last minute and a half.
With a minute 30, if you're not out right now, you're not getting another lap in.
Yeah, you will not be.
I'm gonna sit on board with Andy. He's on P13. Just starting a lap. So right now the top 9 are separated by a second.
That's very good. Winfro is looking very, very clean on this lap so far. Ooh, go a little bit of rear end. Corrects it just enough. Ooh, taps the wall a little bit. Shouldn't hurt him at all. Just pushing the car as hard as he can. Ooh, taps the wall a little bit. Again, losing a couple tenths for sure. Goes a little bit deep as well. Commentator's curse is striking again, just like Imola last season. That puts him at a 1:39.9. Not enough to improve.
There's an Alpine crash under the bridge. I don't know if that just messed up Andy's lap. At the Sector 2 timing line, he was about a tenth and a half up, and he came up on that crashed Alpine.
We're going to be jumping on board with Sinon as he's on his final lap.
And he improved by half a second. That's with a wrecked car getting in his way. Up to P10 with 39.3.
Sinon, over the past couple weeks in last season, he improved so much. It was amazing just to watch his progress throughout the season. Being able to fight week in, week out. And as we can see, continuing his progress into Season 7.
He is down by a tenth.
Logan Aston Martin spun around. Sinon able to get that tenth back and then some. Coming on the last corner.
Oh, puts it on pole. Good lap, man.
Puts it on pole with a 1:38.2. Barely getting enough to put him in front of Diego de Savage.
Evan Diego's down by a half a second. So let's see what Terp can do.
As Diego goes into the pits.
Cars.
Ooh, an AlphaTauri and
he's coming out of the last corner.
Oh no!
So that's going to be qualifying. So Sinon with a 38.2 puts it on pole.
Very good stuff.
Savage on the front row.
They're just
MRK, you're not even in the. Sinon, good lap, man.
That was a very, very good lap, Sinon.
If I was qualifying today, that'd be faster than my qualifying lap.
Fortunately, I do believe it's
reserve for. I don't think you can jump in after qualifying for reserve.
Yeah, it's a little too late. Toby, would you want to run us through the order?
Absolutely. So we have Sinon for Williams Racing, P1, Diego Savage, P2 in the Merc, Kurt Charles Alpine, P4, Pete Aston Martin, oh no, that's P4, sorry. Ginger's Rage, P5, Edge 6, Sozo 7, Nikki G 8, Kayla in P9, Rage Quit is in P10, P11 is Deathman, 12 Quick Tongue, 13 Gwynfro, 14 Pogs, 15 Pooltown, Echo Alex, Pat the Rock, Lollytops at the back of the grid in 16, 17, and 18.
Very confused on why Echo Alex and Pat the Rock didn't set any qualifying laps.
I saw Pat the Rock coming around the last corner right there at the end, and he jumped into the pits. I don't know.
Ah, okay. Maybe he wanted to finish in the back or start in the back. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some Tier 4 action? I am very much excited for this. Toby, are you excited?
Very much so. I hope they keep it clean in turn 1. That's all I hope.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, all the way through 23. Yeah, that's
That
very
thing will not stop
unfortunate.
spinning.
That's unfortunate for that, for sure.
Ten seconds. No formation laps, so it'll be right to the red lights.
Three, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go.
The Alpine's gonna jump up the middle. Terp.
Going 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, Diego Savage tapping sign on. Or no.
Out.
Terp. Who was that? Terp Charles? Who
Yes.
tapped? Oh no.
He ping ponged in between
Oh
Simon and
no.
Diego and just lost it.
As we have a virtual safety car.
Yeah, it's VSC. I don't see the safety car out of the pits.
Get you guys. Ooh, Gwenfro and Echo Alex going on the aggressive strategy. Throwing on the soft tires immediately while everybody else in the field is on hards.
They should make up positions really fast.
Yes, they will.
Well, Gwenfro's already made up 7. Same with Echo Alex.
That's insane. Those McLaren boys on another level to start the season. As we are underway already. Sign on, the leader, followed by Diego De Savage, Jim Just Rage.
There's a spin in between. Oh, the Mercedes, an Alpine, and then Gwenfro got caught up in it. He got collected.
As we have a couple of cars spinning out.
Deathman retired.
Yeah, we have the Haas and the Alpine of Gwenfro and Zoso. Brings out another virtual safety car.
Yeah, there's 2 crashes. There's one with Gwenfro, Sozo, and it was a Merc. And Edge just got 5 seconds for speeding in the pits.
Very, very unfortunate for him.
So you have Echo Alex and Lollytops, both up 11 positions. P5 and P7.
Echo Alex already up to P5.
And like I said, you have Jim, Kayla, Pogs, and Andy all in that little group that they love to stay. Meanwhile, the top 3 have just went off and left everybody else.
Yep, as we go green once again. Jump on back with Rage Quit and Lily Taps.
Yeah, Lolly's all over the back of Pogs. Gavin in chat is asking if you can show Gase's places gained and lost.
Done. Echo Alex is up 11 positions. Lily Taps is up 11 as well. Or as I just saw a car spin out the Aston Martin of Pat the Rock. Unfortunately, spinning out. We see the field starting to spread out a little bit.
Yeah, I think those 3 crashes, you can see where they happened at based on the splits.
Yep, most definitely can. This half the field has now gone onto the medium tire.
I know Alex is going to be wanting a safety car within probably about 5 laps so he can get off those softs. Because they're not going to last very long.
Nope, they very much won't. If you guys have not already, please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Very much help grow the community. We're a very community-oriented league. Take ideas from everybody and see what we can do with them. We have people from all over the world. We have PC players, PS4 players.
The best racing league you'll ever be a part of, I promise.
I've been here since season 1, and it has by far been the best. Lollytops is still right on the back of Pogs. Pogs is slowly losing out to Echo Alex, and Echo Alex is slowly gaining time on Fnatic. Jim just raged a little bit of.
To go for a move, I think he's sitting back and just hoping Pogs makes a mistake to capitalize on. I don't think he's going to try to push it very hard.
I would have to agree.
The Echo on those softs, he's creeping up on the back of Kayla.
Yeah, Diego is quite the savage. Toby, have you ever watched Naruto?
No.
No? So, one of our tier 5 drivers this year, his name is Hokage. It's a Naruto reference. Some techs didn't know how to say it.
I wouldn't have either.
It was hilarious to me.
When it comes to anime, I'm a big Dragon Ball guy.
Oh, I love me some Dragon Ball.
My throat tattoo is Shenron with the 7 Dragon Balls on my throat.
So. That is awesome.
Pogs looks like he's putting time into Echo Alex. I wonder if the softs are starting to drop a little bit.
Yeah. Gonna hop on to.
Kayla just jumped into the pits on the hards. I don't know if she has wing damage.
Maybe she had a little bit of damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch, see if they change her wing or not. No, she's going to just go. Oh yeah, they're changing her wing. She's going on the mediums.
Very unfortunate, but she does have that gap to stay inside the top 10. Well, not anymore.
And that releases Echo to try to put some time into that 9.5 seconds.
Yep.
And he's going to be pulling Pogs and Lolly right along with him. Lollytops is all over the back of Pogs. Pogs is harvesting, so he might be out of ERS.
Yep, Pogs is blinking.
And Lolly still has 94%.
Yeah, he is taking it very, very smart just by sitting behind, restoring all his ERS to be able to make the move. Is he going to be able to make it here? I don't think so. A little bit too far back.
This is happening. Andy's caught up.
Pat the Rock retires in the pits. One throw leaves the session.
See, to me, it's too early to be retiring in the pits. It doesn't matter how far you are back,
Yeah.
especially at a track like this. You never know what's going to happen.
So we have Pat the Rock's AI coming out onto the track.
Oh no. He'll just park to the side. Hopefully, it doesn't cause a safety car. And it's not his fault. He abided by the rules and retired in the pits. So.
Yep.
Oh, Lolly might get Pogs right here. Nope.
Pogs does have DRS on Echo Alex as the softs are beginning to wear down quite fast at this point.
Ooh, Lolly almost went into the back of Pogs. That was close.
Rage Quit still sitting around that 1.7, 1.8 mark.
He was only 0.6, about a lap ago. I think he's just gonna back off, play it smart, and not do anything crazy.
It's a very smart idea.
Up, Pogs. Pogs might get Echo right here.
Pogs going for the
Inside.
overtake.
Ooh.
You can just tell how much wear those soft tires have.
Yeah, he's struggling.
He's definitely going to be going in the pits in the next couple laps.
Yeah, now it's just the decision: do you stay out and just hope for a safety car, or there's a yellow flag in sector 2 is Nikki G. He's back moving, so
That's good. Pogs is blinking alright again.
I don't know whether he's using it to try to get past Echo Alex or if he's using it to try to make sure Lolly stays behind him.
I think that was Lolly's
There
AI.
goes Pog's going around the outside.
As he does.
And Lolly's around the outside also in the same corner. Echo Alex has to come in and get off the softs.
Is Rage Quit gonna make the pass as well?
Oh,
Rage Quit does as
Lord.
well. Rage Quit gonna make the pass on his teammate.
Nope, don't do it, guys. Come on now. No!
Oh no. As both Red Bulls have lost their front wings.
Jesus. Oh, man. All right. I'm calling it a day.
Looks like you're gonna be having to talk with your tier 4 drivers.
Gwen Pro said he needs another invite. I have to add him somehow.
Okay, I'll get him.
Sorry. So Pogs is in clear open space. He's 13 seconds behind Jim. And 2.5 seconds in front of Echo.
Your Red Bull boys are still fighting each other. Echo Alex DNFs.
DNFs. Yeah, he ran into the wall under the bridge. Oh! And Pool Town and Pete almost crashed into each other, trying to get around it. That's going to be full safety car.
Yeah, he's going to bring the whole...
Rebels are... Oh, Kaylee just got a drive-through.
That saves your drivers immensely there.
Yes. I'm about to message them in Discord right this second.
No, Dutchman, I don't think he had a lockup, or I don't think he had a puncture. In that corner when the softs die, they don't like to turn, especially if you hit the curb and try to turn in after. The sign-on currently, by the time the safety car came out, around the 2-second window to be able to salvage. Jim Just Rage sitting in P3. He has to be shaking like a mofo right now.
filled with nerves.
Sorry, I had to put some information into the Rebel team chat. I thought they both DNF'd right there, man. So this is not what Sign on Diego or Jim wanted.
Nope, not at all.
They were almost a pit stop in front of everybody.
Yep. Jim looking at the gap now. He's just gonna dive into the pits for those medium tires that the whole field is going for.
If I was a medium runner, I might just jump in and go on hards and just go to the end.
Well, everybody started on the hards.
Right, but more than half the field had to go win on mediums.
Yeah. Diego to Savage stayed out to maintain track position.
I don't know about that.
Don't know if that was the right call there.
I don't think it was. Because, I mean, he wouldn't have gone below third place.
Yeah.
No matter what. And Kalo and Sozo both have drive-throughs that they're going to have to serve.
On those hard
So they got
tires.
3 seconds under safety car.
Quenfro on those hard tires may be able to go to the end from here. If there is no more safety cars.
Oh, Quicktime is DNF'd.
Oh no.
Where at? I don't even see his car. Oh, he was in the runoff over there. That's weird.
I wonder if his wheel got disconnected.
I've had that happen. I was under safety car and I had the game paused. And my thumb hit the B button and unpaused the game and my hands were on the wheel. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It didn't DNF me, but I lost my front wing. Yeah, hard's 21 laps. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all for these guys.
I just don't know if Diego, the Savage, might have screwed himself by not pitting.
Yeah. He very
I know
well.
Peter and Jim are going to be pretty quick on those fresh mediums.
Yeah, they are. I didn't even see he was DNF'd. Thought he was still in here. I just see people leave and I invite them. I'm a nice man. What can I say?
I wouldn't. Deathman is out. He
Yep.
DNF'd.
I accidentally invited him.
Just rub it in.
She's like, no, you can't leave yet. Get back here.
We're going to get one more lap under safety.
Grab like the stage cane and...
Nobody wants to see me, Semtex.
Well, we are seeing you now. Let's see that beautiful, sexy face. Get a vape hit while we're at it, too. So what are your thoughts on the race so far?
I mean, it's been pretty on the crash, on my team's crash, Dutchman. Like I said, I already went into the team chat and pinged both of them. Hopefully they looked at it. But no, the race has been, I mean, not much than what I expected. The front runners are about what I expected.
I am
crashes.
surprised about gym space. I was thinking he was gonna be more around like 6, 7 spot. But to see
they were-
him in P5 off the gate in qualifying, it was amazing to see.
Did Pete just go into pits?
He did go into the pits.
What is going? Okay, I don't understand when people do that.
Colby
Feels
is
all back up
frozen.
in the pit. Oh, my camera's frozen.
I guess it was frozen.
There we go.
Fogs and Jim together.
I mean, always. Hogs and Jim are always side by side.
They
Same
most
with
definitely are.
was always right there with them. Rage Quit's always right there with them.
Yes.
And that's how it was all of Tier 3 last season. I'm glad to see Sinan up front, though.
Me too.
He's-
I am
think he's
so
finally
happy to
showed
see him.
What he's actually made of, because I've always known that he's quick. He has to put it together, which is easier said than done.
It is very much harder said than done.
So Pete went on the hard, so that actually might have been a all right move, because
That's a very smart move.
Those
That
safety
puts
cars.
him. But Gwenfro pitting on those hards a couple laps earlier put him in front of Pete. So, but at the end of the race, Pete is going to have a little bit better tire wear. Because we are still waiting to go underway.
we should be coming in this lap. Yeah. Here we
Yep,
go.
safety car in this lap. Let's ride on board with Sign Up on the safety car restart.
Nikki G. Something happened to Nikki G.
Looks like he spun out in the final turn.
Probably cold tires.
Yeah, looks like cold tires.
Wally and Andy both get around Pool Town.
Gonna jump down to the AlphaTauri of Edge as he makes his way around Pool Town. Dumping the DRS.
Nikki G spun again, coming out of turn 2 or turn 1.
It's Rage Quit. Now a second ahead of Lally Tops.
Let's just hope the Red Bull boys keep it clean.
Yes.
I just got around Diego.
Very, very nice.
Those old hards, not old hards, but compared to the new mediums,
Yep,
the traction is going to be night and day.
very much so.
Now Jim's all over the back of Diego.
It's allowing Rage Quit and Lally to close right back up to him.
Yeah, Diego's gonna be a sitting duck, especially when DRS activates.
Yep. I think it'll be next lap.
So yeah, we're gonna have a nice little DRS stream from 2 back to 7.
Yes, we are.
And then the back of the field just scaps out again. Nicky G back into the pits, and he retires.
Yep, he probably had enough of today.
Tracks like this, it's easy to get frustrated.
It very much is. This track reminds me very much of Long Beach. The tight circuit, not many passes, not really many places to pass.
I'm a big fan of street circuits.
Singapore used to be my favorite track.
We don't race my favorite track in MRL.
What's yours?
Baku.
Yeah.
I love Baku.
Yeah, very much is fun, Ducati. I did a 3.5 hour endurance race this morning. And,
So Jim's going to have DRS right here on Diego.
Yep. 3/10 out. Might be able to get the job done.
Oh, yeah, he's going to get there. Oh, they're side by side going in.
Touching tires. Jim with the better traction.
Got him. Move done.
Sign on 3 seconds clear now. Just putting in an absolute masterclass in Tier 4 today. He was on it from the get-go, and he's still on it now.
Yeah, from quali on. His first lap in quali. Far out do we think Diego's going to try to pull these hards? You think he's going to try to go for softs or go to mediums?
Very much possible that he can go for softs here. So he only needs to go about 10 more laps.
He has to stay within DRS of Jim, or else the cars behind him will definitely get him.
That is indeed.
If Jim can break that DRS, Diego's a sitting duck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jim 1-2? No, it's MTX. Sign-on. If Sign-on can keep it out of a wall, I don't think anyone's going to catch him. He's just looked on good form.
Diego has now lost the DRS. Oh, but Jim just raged.
Yep, come around this corner, Pogs will have DRS on him. See if he can get him. He's 8/10 back. That's too much to ask, I think. And he must have had a mistake. He fell off the back of Pogs, and Lolly was going to be all over him. Ooh, Edge almost lost it. It was a good save.
This Pete is going to be getting a good run all the way down to turn 1. Going to dive up the
Oh.
inside. Edge able to take all the momentum and carry it through the corner to stay ahead.
Yeah, that mistake by Edge almost cost him that position.
Oh, very much so.
So Pogs is up 10 positions and Lolly is up 12. Lolly started dead last because of the disqualification he got in qualifying.
Yeah.
And Pogs has again burned basically all his ERS, and he has DRS on Diego and still cannot get by him.
As Jim has already pulled a 2-second gap.
Yeah. I think Diego just gets better, gets on the throttle and stuff much easier out of corners.
I have to agree.
Mike says, some say this race may never end.
Very much so.
Oh, something must have happened to Edge.
Yeah, you
He
must have
went
spun
from
out.
7 to 10.
Very,
Yeah,
very
he's jumping
possibly
in the
spun.
pits. Yeah, he has wing damage. He's missing an end plate. In this battle for third, everyone's just waiting for someone to make a mistake.
Yeah. Unfortunately, my prediction of having 16 finishers is a little off.
Just a little bit. Not too bad. Ooh, Andy almost lost it. Hogs 6/10 here. He's got DRS.
What do you think of your Red Bulls boys so far in Tier 4?
Well, besides them scaring the hell out of me earlier and almost DNFing each other, I'm actually... I mean, I knew I wouldn't have drafted them if I didn't think they were capable of this, but I know that they're both very stable.
Yeah.
Andy a little bit more stable than Lolly is, but I think Lolly might have pace a little bit on Andy.
Yeah. Rage Quit is just able to be so consistent at his old age.
And Pogs has lost
Same with-
DRS. to
same with
Diego,
Pogs.
So it's going to leave it open for the Red Bulls.
See the two old men scrap it out for P4 right quick. Gonna hang on to this battle. Gonna jump on to Rage Quit's onboard as he gets the DRS, flooring down the ERS, doing a double fake
Oh, Lord.
as he just gets around him before the corner.
That scared me.
A little bit of latency, but Rage Quit gets past Pogs.
Go Rebel.
As
I
we have
didn't,
Pete.
I didn't think he was going to choose a lane, man.
As we have Pete slowly creeping up on these medium runners. As these medium runners are going to be starting to feel more and more aware. As Pogs has now spun a little bit and lost ground to the Red Bulls, leaving him right in the position to be pounced on by Pete.
And Andy's already caught up to Diego.
Very,
Almost
very
full
good
odds.
stuff.
Well, I mean, everyone's basically gonna have to pit against
Diego Savage diving
and
into the
Sozo.
pits,
Yeah.
releasing
Yeah, too soon.
Rage Quit into podium positions. Now, are these medium runners going to try and take these tires to the end and almost have no grip left to where Diego Savage is going to have so much of it? Or are they going to be hoping for another safety car and jump
Edge
onto
is
those
spun
soft tires?
somewhere. He got out of the way of everybody though. He moves to the side and let everybody by. Yeah, those mediums, I don't think there's any way that they can make those last to the end. I'd make them, last probably about another 4 laps and try to throw on a pair of softs.
Pugs sitting at almost 0% ERS, trying to stay on to the back of Lolly.
Pete is all over him.
Let's jump on board for some Pete Cam.
Bob says safety car 100%.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Bob's pit on the more mediums.
Some of them might have been able to save some tire being held up by Diego.
He very well could have. As Rage Quit has pulled a 2-second gap on Lolly.
Yeah, after he got around Pogs, he took off. I think Pogs was just...
Lolly is also sitting
up.
under 10%. And when you do get under 10% ERS,
Oh, Lolly almost lost it. He's going to lose the position out to Pogs and maybe Pete. Oh, Pogs backed out of it.
Pete misshifted. It's going to lose him some time down the straight. Let's jump on board with our leader, Sign On. Still putting together a masterclass up here.
Yeah, Dutchman. That's true. Like, if everyone has to pit except for Pete.
Edge is out of the
Sozo.
race.
I think he retired in the pits.
Oh, yes, he did. Down to 11 drivers now.
Pete almost ran into the back of Pogs.
Gonna jump onto some Pog Cam. It's a 3-way fight for 4th at the minute. Lally and Pogs are both blinking with under 10% ERS. SP is sitting around 40.
And Andy is slowly catching Jim.
Joe put the commentator's curse on him. I'm very well known for it.
Up, Jim. Spine just jumped into the pits. He should come out. Oh, and Andy and who else was that? Just jumped in the pits.
Lolly.
Pogs. Oh, so yeah, it wasn't Andy. It was Lolly and Pogs. No, boss. Now we don't want to crash because one of my drivers.
Jim just raged, inheriting the lead of the race with Rage Quit P2, Pete P3. Pete on these hard tires is most definitely going to be prime to take possibly 2nd or 1st. This is some fantastic stuff from these boys today. And lady.
Yeah, now they're just playing chess with each other now.
Yeah. Fnatic still sitting back there in 11th, but still plenty of race.
Oh yeah.
As she's already back up into 10th.
Yeah, Sozo jumped into the pits again.
Yep. Sign on in 5th place. 2 seconds ahead of Diego.
So if Andy was to pit right now, he'd still come out in front of Sinon, I believe. It'd be close, but
I do not believe he would, though.
no. What is that,
Because he
8?
had 6-second gap
11.
to Rage Quit
Jim's,
when he pitted.
Jim's coming into the pits right now. See if Andy follows him. Nope, Andy stays out.
I mean, theoretically, at this point in the race, he might be staying out to be able to go on to the next set of mediums if a safety car does come out.
Right.
And he should be able to run away with it. Either that or put on the soft tires, which is what I would do.
Diego just got around Jim. Jim comes out of the pits on the cold tires, having to wait for him to warm up.
Yeah. Gonna jump on board with Fnatic as she now has DRS coming down the long straight. Should be able to make the dive. Just a little bit too far back. As Rage Quit DNF.
Andy DNFs, no.
See if we can find out where.
That's full safety.
Full safety car. Right into the wall.
Oh, no, their bridge.
Unfortunately.
This probably misses breaking point.
Oh no.
So this actually this is gonna work out for Pete. Pete jumped into the pits. He's gonna put on fresh tires, and the strat is
Sinon is jumping back into the
perfectly
pits
for
as
Pete.
well.
Good race, Andy. Good job, man.
Very unfortunate.
Sinon's put on sauce? No. Too early. Maybe.
Don't forget.
And
first.
we have an Oprah race.
Oh, we do? Yeah, we do. Don't forget, we'll be having an interview with a couple of the drivers after the race is concluded.
I might be having to jump out.
That's okay.
My race starts in 14 minutes.
Hogs now back up into P2.
So yeah, this couldn't have worked out better for Pete.
Yeah, not at all. This is perfect for him.
Pete's olds were 13. Yeah. It's only one race, Andy. We got it. Long season. Well, not a long season, but. You're good, man. I get it. It happens. I was more worried about that little moment you and Lollipops had together. So Punji's telling me to finish comms that they'll hold. So I'll finish the race, let you do the interviews.
You heading out to warm up?
No, I'm gonna finish the race with you, and then you'll just have to do interviews by yourself.
That's alright. I have a solo one ready.
Gotcha.
At least I hope I do.
Oh, Andy said it was Lollipop's AI.
That's unfortunate. I don't think you messed up, Sign-On. You still have a couple laps to go. Fresh softs as well.
What juice is in my vape? It is custard monster banana. So it's like, it almost tastes like banana pudding. I know I was watching that overtake, Andy. I think Gibbsy got it. When you run the outside of Pogs,
I'm pretty sure I did.
it was move of the weekend so far, for sure.
Oh,
You scared me because I
100%.
didn't know what lane you were gonna choose. He was in the middle. I was like,
Left, right.
right. You
Doing the double
faked him.
fake.
He said I didn't know either.
Still looked
All right.
very, very good.
When he Sozo to catch back up, he jumped in the pits again.
Grabbing another wing and another set of tires.
Oh Lord. Like they do all the monster juices. So like the monster fruit and the monster ice and stuff like that. I'm really nervous about my race. I have to start at the back, and I've done maybe 10, 15 laps of practice just in time trials just to remember
If it
the
makes you
track.
feel any better, I haven't done any practice.
Yeah. It's not like me, man. I usually practice the night during the week, and then on Saturday I usually practice a little bit.
Yeah,
I've been
me
so
too.
busy with the draft and then us trying to get all the comm stuff set up and
Not going to bed till like 4 a.m. last night.
right, kids soccer.
Waking up at 8 a.m. to do an endurance race.
Oh, safety car in the slat. It's not gonna let Sozo catch up unless he hurries up.
Hopefully we will not have another safety car from this point on.
So the fastest car on track today has been Sign-On basically all day.
Yes.
He's in P4 on softs.
Pete getting a
On.
monster start on Pogs. The sign on
Thought about it.
about
He
making a
thought
move.
about it.
Sign on gonna make the move.
He's going to have to because the softs are going to wear out by the end of the race. He'll be struggling towards the end.
100%.
So if he's going to do it, he's got to do it quick.
Overall, I'm pretty happy with this tier. It's pretty
Yeah.
close. Everybody that crashed out mainly crashed out of their own volition. Hasn't really been too many incidents as Fnatic gets past Pool Town for P8. We're currently on board
Yellow
with
car, safety car, or not safety car, yellow flag, sector 2, Spool Town. Spun it.
Yep.
Pete's almost stretched out a second and a half in front.
Hogs holding on to that P2 for the minute until DRS, possibly. Hopefully he can extend that gap a little bit more. Heat with a 141.4 for the fastest lap at the minute. As Sinon is getting stuck behind Gwenfro here. Pete pulling that gap out. Sinon possibly making a move. Thinks better of it. That is allowing.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh, you should get it right here. Yeah.
Nope. Lost the rear end just a little bit. Gonna make it to. Nope. Backs
I was
out.
about to say, hopefully he backed out of that.
Getting in his mirrors.
Diego, 3-second time penalty.
Jim just raged, still sitting on the back of Diego de Savage.
I know it's got 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt him because that will drop him almost back to P7. As it stands right now, anyway.
Pete almost at a 3-second gap clear of Pogs. The Sinon continues to put the pressure on of Bloodfro.
Winfro's blinking. He's harvesting. But Sinon's also out of ERS.
And leave him wide open for Diego de Savage to make a savage move.
The socks should be starting to fall off a little
Yep,
bit.
the
Obviously
softs are going to be
slacked in.
starting. Sinon has been pushing for his heart's content, but Guanfro on those mediums just a little bit too pacey.
Oh, Simon almost lost it. I should let Diego by.
Very good save. He wants to keep this P4. Don't know how.
I don't
How
think
long
he's
he
going to
can.
anyway with a 3-second time penalty.
As Guanfro is closing up right out of the back of Pogs.
Diego around Sinon.
Yep.
Oh, Sinon just moved out of the way. Let Jim by.
Very interesting. Ooh, hits the
That's
wall.
weird. You get wing damage? You just don't know about it?
He's also making his way back up to challenge Fnatic for that 8th place position. Guanfro still pushing for Pogs. Diego de Savage pushing for Guanfro.
Lolly, 3 seconds. Everyone's starting to push a little bit and extend those track limits too much.
Guanfro still holding on to Pogs. With little to no ERS, it is very hard to make a pass.
And
Diego.
Then also.
Diego and Jim are both blinking as well as Pogs and Guanfro. Pete just rolling ahead up here. 5 seconds clear.
Oh, Gwynfro's got him right here.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be side by side in the corner. Oh, no.
Pogs going a little bit slow,
Oh, okay.
leaving him wide open for Diego de Savage.
Ooh, bump tires.
Pogs staying ahead. You can definitely tell the wear difference between 9 and 8 lap old mediums. You only wonder what those 7 lap old softs feel like.
Yellow sector 3, Sozo.
As we are on our final lap of racing here in Tier 4 Singapore. We're going to jump on board with our man Pogs as he tries to defend down the straight.
Oh, they're going to be side by side going in to this corner. He's going to dive.
Diego
Oh,
Savage making a dive.
Now you got Pogs and Jim.
Peter still 7 seconds ahead of Guanfro. Diego Savage just a second behind him. Pogs, second and a half, losing a lot of time. Possibly has some front wing damage that we cannot see. This Jim, his teammate, is just right on the back of him.
Pete. Across the line, P1. Went for P2. Pogs is going to get the podium because of Diego's time penalty. So Alfa Romero scoring the most points of any team in Tier 4.
Pogs still getting a podium position with that third place, or with Diego Savage's time penalties.
And Suzo and Pooltown, even with all the problems they had today, still come home with points. That's why you
Still,
just stay in it no matter what.
what an amazing race.
The Tier 4 did not disappoint. All right, well, I got to jump out of here because they...
Well, already, bro.
My race.
You have a good race. It's been a pleasure with you.
Always. We'll do it again next week.
As we have our winner, Gwenfro, here today. What an amazing win from him. Or not Gwenfro. He had the you saw what I meant. Can't think right now. We are first race of the year done. First place, we have Pete in the Aston Martin. Second, Gwenfro in the Haas. Pogs and Jim Just Rage. Third and fourth in the Alfa Romeo. Diego Savage in fifth in the Mercedes. Sign-On in sixth in the Williams. Fnatic in seventh in the Mercedes. Lollytops in eighth. Zoso ninth. Pooltown 10th. Rage Quit 11th. Unfortunately, the rest of the field DNFing. Very, very unfortunate for these guys. As we are going to go ahead and get into this. See if I can get this correctly. We are going to be getting be patient with me real fast. First up in the interview booth, we have Gwenfro joining us today. Gwenfro, how was your race? It was very, very nice racing from you today. We're throughout the race, what was your main concern? Very, very nice. Well, fortunately, we are running tight on time, so I'm going to have to switch over to our next guest. Thank you very much, and very, very good racing from you today, good sir. Next up, we have Pogs. Pogs, finishing P3 in Singapore today. How do you feel? You and your teammate finishing P3 and 4. Fantastic for you guys. At the start of the race, what did you expect going into it? That's very... Not a lot of finishers, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
with your strategy, did you think there were going to be that many safety cars?
I anticipated more. I think we had 2, which wasn't too bad. I think Jim and I talked about going hard, and then medium was the strategy. He kind of varied after that, and I kind of kept on the original strategy. It kind of bought me some time.
Very nice. Well, Pugs, very good stuff from you today, good sir.
Thanks, buddy. We'll catch ya.
Thank you very much. Jim, coming out with a good, fantastic finish. How are you doing today?
You know, not too bad.
With
I
your
did. I think I fought. Think I did pretty well. Kind of pissed about the last safety car, but you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, it does happen. Qualifying, you started out P5. Did you think you were going to start out that high?
Well, this is the only track I've ever won at in a league race setting, and I won in Tier 1 here many moons ago. So I know I'm pretty good here. That's about the only track I feel half confident in. So
Yeah, you did look very strong today, especially through those middle stints. You were able to pull away from the entire middle of the field.
yeah, I felt pretty quick today for once. I don't feel very quick very often lately, so I was pretty happy about that.
What are your thoughts of your teammate getting a podium as well?
We actually we were deciding on a strategy for the last safety car. Originally he was gonna come in and go for softs, and I was gonna stay out on the mediums. And we ended up flopping it because Simon and Diego both came in for softs. So he ended up staying out, and I came in to cover off those guys, and it ended up paying off for him instead. Which, I mean, hey, as a team principal, I don't care who finishes where, as long as we both finish good points. I'm happy.
Yeah, that is for sure. Well, thank you very much for joining us today, good sir. Sorry it was so short.
That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Tier 4 today. You see 2 of my pictures. Please tune in April 23rd for our next round at Coda. Should be even more carnage-filled action yet in store for the rest of the season. Thank you guys very, very much for joining us today, and we'll see you next week. Oh, son of a bitch.